If you ever felt like you're the only one putting effort into a relationship, one-sided relationships can be emotionally draining, leaving you feeling unappreciated and alone. It's important to recognize the signs early on. Maybe you're always the one reaching out, making plans, or offering support, while the other person rarely reciprocates. These imbalances can happen in friendships, romantic partnerships, or even family ties. Understanding what a one-sided relationship looks like is the first step toward reclaiming your emotional well-being. Let's explore how to identify these patterns and why acknowledging them is so crucial for your personal growth. Being stuck in a one-sided relationship can take a toll on your mental health. You might start doubting your self-worth, feeling anxious about every interaction, or even blaming yourself for the lack of balance. Over time, this emotional strain can lead to stress, sadness, and a sense of isolation. It's completely normal to crave mutual respect and care in your relationships. Remember, your feelings are valid, and recognizing the emotional impact is a key motivator for making positive changes. Let's look at how these feelings manifest and why it's important to address them. Spotting a one-sided relationship isn't always easy, especially if you're used to giving more than you receive. Some common signs include always initiating contact, feeling like your needs are ignored, and noticing that your efforts aren't matched. You may also find that the other person only reaches out when they need something, or they rarely show genuine interest in your life. Recognizing these patterns helps you see the relationship for what it truly is, rather than what you hope it could be. Awareness is the first step toward change. It's natural to wonder why we hold on to one-sided relationships, even when they hurt us. Sometimes it's out of hope that things will change or fear of being alone. Other times we might feel obligated due to history or shared experiences. These reasons are deeply human, but they can keep us stuck in unhealthy patterns. Understanding your own motivations can help you break free from guilt and start prioritizing your own needs. Let's explore the psychology behind why we stay and how to gently challenge these beliefs. One of the most empowering steps you can take is to set clear boundaries. Boundaries are not about punishing the other person, they're about protecting your own emotional health. Start by identifying what behaviors you're no longer willing to accept. Communicate your needs calmly and assertively. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. Over time, you'll notice how these boundaries help you regain control and clarity in your relationships. Expressing how you feel is essential even if it's difficult. Choose a calm moment to share your thoughts with the other person. Use I statements to avoid sounding accusatory, such as, "I feel unappreciated when my efforts aren't reciprocated." Honest communication can sometimes lead to positive change, but it also reveals whether the other person values your feelings. Remember, you deserve to be heard and understood in any relationship. Sometimes when you start setting boundaries or expressing your needs, the other person may resist or react negatively. This can be challenging, but it's important to stay firm in your decisions. Remember, their reaction is not your responsibility. You're taking steps to protect your own well-being, and that's something to be proud of. If the relationship becomes more strained, it's a sign that the imbalance was real, and that your actions are necessary for your growth. Detaching from a one-sided relationship can be painful, especially if you've invested a lot of time and energy. Allow yourself to grieve the loss, but remember that letting go is an act of self-love. Focus on what you're gaining: peace of mind, emotional freedom, and the chance to build healthier connections. It's okay to feel sad, but trust that you're making space for better things in your life. After ending a one-sided relationship, it's crucial to prioritize self-care. Take time to reconnect with yourself, engage in activities that bring you joy, spend time with supportive friends, and practice self-compassion. Healing isn't always linear, and it's normal to have ups and downs. Be patient with yourself as you adjust to this new chapter. Remember, you're worthy of love and respect, starting with how you treat yourself. Leaving a one-sided relationship can shake your confidence, but it's also an opportunity to rebuild it stronger than before. Reflect on your strengths and achievements and remind yourself of your value. Surround yourself with people who uplift and appreciate you. Each step you take toward self-empowerment is a victory. With time, you'll notice your self-esteem growing, and you'll be more discerning about the relationships you allow into your life. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and effort from both sides. Look for connections where communication flows both ways and where your needs and boundaries are honored. These relationships feel balanced and supportive, allowing both people to grow. By understanding what healthy dynamics look like, you'll be better equipped to recognize and nurture them in your own life. Every relationship, even the difficult ones, teaches us something valuable. Reflect on what you've learned from your experience with one-sided bonds. Maybe you've discovered the importance of self-worth or learned how to set better boundaries. Use these lessons to guide your future choices. Growth often comes from challenges, and your journey is shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. You don't have to go through this process alone. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or even professional counselors who can offer guidance and understanding. Sharing your feelings with others can lighten the emotional load and provide new perspectives. Support systems are vital for healing and moving forward, so don't hesitate to lean on those who care about you. As you heal, you'll find opportunities to build new, healthier relationships. Approach new connections with openness, but also with the wisdom you've gained. Look for mutual effort, shared values, and genuine care. Remember, you deserve relationships that enrich your life and bring you happiness. Trust yourself to choose wisely and allow yourself to enjoy the process of connecting with others again. Detaching from one-sided relationships is a courageous act of self-love. As you move forward, celebrate your progress and honor your journey. Life is full of opportunities for meaningful, balanced connections. By prioritizing your own well-being, you're opening the door to a future filled with respect, joy, and authentic relationships. Keep believing in your worth, and remember that every step you take is a step toward a happier, healthier you.